Hello everybody, it is Vortak, and welcome back to RimWorld. This is Alpha 11, and I've started anew with a whole brand new colony to kick off Alpha 11. Now, we never wrapped up our last colony, but I was well into it, and then I saw all of the updates in Alpha 11, and had to just kind of take a step back and go, damn it, I should have waited, because Alpha 11 is awesome. I'm going to link you to the website, as I always do in this video, and all the RimWorld videos. Please check out the dev blog for like the full list of details, because I'm really bad at, getting this stuff out to you guys without being here for 20 minutes talking about it. But to cover it really quick, basically what they've done is they've gone and added traps to the game, and they've made it a lot more difficult for us to box ourselves in and hide from intruders. So there are now AI characters that are considered sappers, basically people who come and destroy your walls and defenses and try to get to you that way. So I wanted to start anew and really take advantage of all the upgrades here, and I wanted to give us a whole new area to work with, and it looks like there is no nice little corner for us to nest into. I still wanted to try that because I feel the safest having a base that's like, mostly behind walls, but I think we've landed in a pretty promising spot. We've got a crap ton of ore right here, and we got a nice big mountain that we could carve out into a base if we want. A lot of muffalo that might go ahead and migrate somewhere by the time we actually get to them, but we'll see. And let me give you the rundown of our new cast of characters here. I'm going to try to actually wrap this colony up before starting a new one. I do apologize again for leaving us hanging. Anyway, let's see. Let's go to each individual colonist and check out their character traits. So we have Dan, Vortek Vids. He is good with social skills, construction, growing, and mining. He's I needed someone who has all these boxes checked, just in case that he has to pick up slack for someone else. So I made that me. I am 58 years old, unfortunately. I'm the oldest one here, so we're not going to have him forever. We have Hammy Hamster HD from the comments of many, many videos, so I wanted to give you a shout out. You're our shooter, our marksman. You do a little bit of everything. You're going to learn cooking, and you're going to be our marksman. And then we have Graham, Dr. Graham Alsop, and medicine. That is his forte. Zero construction. I'm not sure if Graham will learn construction or not. There's no little flame next to it, so we'll kind of see. And as always, I got to refamiliarize myself with the game. We have a lot of animals to hunt. Holy cow. So yeah, we're just going to try to kick things off and get right into it. So first things first, let's equip everyone with a weapon. We need Hamster to have his rifle, which is up here. So let's see here. We got to take all this stuff and make it A-OK to pick up. Except we've selected our guys. We don't want that. Let's select things. And we will say, yeah, you can pick these up, guys. You can go ahead and put them in our new stockpile we're going to make in a second. Bam. This is reminding me like the old Minecraft days when I played a lot of Minecraft. I always had to like restart because of updates, and I'd have to go through the whole thing again. Oh, what are you going to make in this episode, Vortak? Oh, probably a storage room. And just like that, I need to make... I have to make us a stockpile. Kind of like a storage room, only more chaotic. Okay, so everything is available for them to pick up. We're going to tell Hamster to grab the rifle. Graham, what was this again? Let's see. Graham's shooting is 3 and Vortek's is 4. So Vortek is actually going to pick up the pistol and Graham is going to take the knife. Cool. So after that's done, what we want to do is have them make their stockpiles. Now, because there's a whole bunch of ore in here and nice flat surfaces, I'm going to make their stockpile in here. And these two little mountains are kind of going to be their base of operations. So why don't we go into zoning an area and we'll get ourselves a stockpile going. We're going to want a main primary stockpile. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to take up all of our main walking space with the stockpile. We'll make them kind of small for now because I might move them inside eventually. Alright, so that'll be one stockpile there, and it's always good to have a dumping zone kind of nearby, not too close, so they don't have to look at it all the time when we're dumping bodies in there and stuff. So we'll have our dumping zone there, and I think that'll do, kind of a generalized stockpile, because there's so much to hunt. I don't know, maybe I should just try to leave that stuff alive, because I don't want them to if they migrate away, they migrate away. But if I hunt them now, I'm not sure if we'll get them turned into food before they spoil. I think I'm better off just letting them kind of wander. So I think that'll be good. We got our stockpiles. Let's go ahead and speed things up. They're gonna grab all that stuff, bring it to the stockpile, and I'm gonna get them going on their first orders of business, and that's going to be to mine, and to mine a lot. I'm going to make them mine all this ore out. We're going to go into there. I'm going to actually cancel this right there. You should always have little pillars. There's actually a way to math this out. People in the last episodes were like, oh, you want them to mine, you know, this many spaces away from a pillar and blah, blah, blah for like the most efficient use of space. But I'm just kind of putting random pillars, you know. It'll work. Now, it's already dark, and the one thing I always neglect to do is get my guys set up with proper sleeping arrangements for their first night. Because we just immediately started digging into a mountain, that's happened once again. So why don't we go ahead and get them some sleeping spots. I don't know if we can make beds just yet. I don't think I want to waste my material on beds. But let's designate some sleeping spots. We're going to put 3 right there. And luckily they have some meal packs they can eat. So that'll be good. So they can sleep in those spots. And I think for now that's going to have to do it. Luckily, when we start a new tribe of people, they start out really optimistic. Their joy is something we got to worry about. I forgot about that. Extremely low expectations. So new colony optimism and low expectations are things that are keeping them from being brought down by stuff like feeling terrible. For no apparent reason, I just feel terrible right now. Maybe it's because you're mining and no one else is helping you. So let's go ahead and, ooh, we got some more stuff here we need to let them pick up. Haul away. They'll kind of do that automatically. So we always need to remember when you're playing RimWorld to look over here, like I just remembered, build a room and learn home area. That's what it was urging me to do in here. So we can go in here and check out our home area. It's just kind of focusing on the stockpiles we have. So there we go. I've learned the home area. I can clear the home area, but I'm not going to do that. And we need to build a room. So I guess what we're going to have to do is, since this mining's taking... Ooh, you vomited. Ooh, that's not good. I think that's vomit. What we're going to have to do is just maybe take a break from the mining and get them building something actually useful so they can have an actual roof to stay in, because this mining's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I've begun building our first room, which is just going to kind of come off this mountain we're working on here. Since eventually we're going to mine this all out, I figured why not just get started in building their, their first room right on the mountain. That'll work. So they're building that. This will give them a roof over their heads once they actually finish it. And I don't know if they'll finish it tonight or not. They might have to sleep with the open air once more. We'll see. I have Hamster going and gathering some wood, cutting down some trees, and of course Vortex still mining away. I feel really bad for all the mining he has to do, apparently all alone. Eventually we'll also go into the, we'll go back into that whole thing we got into a huge argument about in the comments last time. The priorities. Priorities is what it was. Alright, so they're still building away. Let me go back into orders, and we'll get some more chop wood. Wow, the trees are a little bit far. So we can do that. We can also cut plants, which, like, for these smaller trees... Wow, actually cut a lot of plants. For these smaller trees, that's how we kind of take them out. I don't think they yield any wood. Where's Graham? I'm concerned. We can't seem to find Graham. It is bedtime. Graham never misses bedtime. In fact, he's been to 100% of bedtimes up until now. Okay, well, I guess he'll turn up eventually. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what Graham was doing all night, but he's back. He's getting his rest. Hamster's getting an early start on those trees, which is awesome. And they're all just kind of wandering. Oh, yeah. I told them to go gather the steel over here. There's just laying there. They're going to finish that room today, which is going to be cool. So I'm thinking I should probably get them going on getting a floor. Now, because there's so much steel and not a whole lot of wood yet, I'm thinking what I should probably do is use the metal for floors. I don't usually do that, though. But let's see. Let's go into, I think it's, oh yeah, floors. That would help. Metal tile, which is 3 steel per tile, or 1 wood per floor. That seems to be a little bit more reasonable. There's 29 wood there, 75 there, 75 there. Yeah, I think a wood floor is probably the way to go. So let's just fill all that in with wood. I noticed the roof only covered like a part of that before. I don't know if you guys saw that too. That was a little bit interesting. I'm not sure why that happened. Do I need like a support right over here? Is that why? Can you? Is it possible to see the roof of a house? I wonder. It looks like you'll be here for a while. Vortex is suggesting that you give the colony a name. What should it be called? We landed. I don't know. How about? What kind of colony are we? We're a bunch of misfits here. Let's see. How about roofless misfits? How's that? Since we don't have a roof and we're misfits. I'm terrible at this stuff. Well, we're getting the floor in, so that's good. Still no telling how to look at the roof, see what's roofed over and what's not. I'm wondering if I should just plop a wall down or a room back here or something, and that'll kind of help us out. They are going to want their own rooms eventually, so that could be a good excuse for me to, you know, get them set up, and then we can see if it roofs over properly. So why don't we do that? Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. We're going to go into structure and make some more wooden walls. Let's just seal that off right there. Well, hold on a sec. Oh, well, I guess we're doing it. All right, so that'll be that. We'll put a door right, a door right there. And we can just kind of dig into here for this room to be a little bit bigger. They like having rooms that are big. I've learned that about them, our colonists here. So they'll work on that, and I wonder if I should narrow down the mining order so it doesn't go so far back just yet. So we can just kind of open the space up a bit. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let's go and do furniture though. Let's get ourselves some wooden beds, and we'll rotate them like that. So we'll put a bed there. And like I said, they're gonna want their own rooms, but I wonder if I can get another room built before dark. Probably not. It's getting dark already. Let's do this. Let's cancel our mining order. And let's focus on a more concentrated spot. I'm going to build another room. And I'm going to need that space available to do it. That'll be the open space. And I mean, there's some ore right there, so I don't know. Wow, Vortex mine's so slow. But he'll get that eventually, and for now, while he does that, I'll go ahead and do the structure order for the wall. So we'll just build that like so. There we go. And we'll throw the door in right there. So that'll be another room, and we might as well just place the beds. Oh, great. Only one of them has a bed, and Graham's like, I'm thinking of taking this bed. I think I'm going to take this bed. I'm not going to tell them that I'm going to take the bed. They didn't say I could take the bed, but I think I might take the bed. Let's make another bed. So I'm going to go into furniture again and place down a wooden bed right here. And I'm just going to put one right over here, too. That way they all feel like they have their own room for now, and we'll worry about getting them proper rooms and power later. These idiots, there are 2 beds, and they all decided to sleep on sleeping spots. Anyway, we got visitors. A group from District at the Plain are visiting the colony. Alright, cool. Now, luckily, we haven't been hit by any disasters or raiders. Other things they added to the game are new, like, things like storms, disasters that can happen. And one of them is a toxic disaster where a cloud just kind of covers you for days, maybe even weeks. And it kills your crops and slowly kills your colonists as well, unless they're, like, hanging out outside a lot. So I don't know, like, if going inside is the prevention for that. Maybe it is for now. I would think that in the future what they should do is make it so your colony can get screwed over by the toxic clouds, even if they're inside, but you need vents to, like, pull out all the toxic air, or some way to get them breathing fresh air. That would be kind of cool. But I think it's a very creative idea, just more things. There's also a volcanic winter, which is just like a freak storm that comes through and freezes over everything for a while. Although I don't want to see these things happen in my colony, I am very interested to see the effects and how to deal with those kind of challenges. And I just hope we're seeing some balance there too. Like, I need to be able to prevent these challenges as well, so they don't kill me instantly. Like, I hope the game, while we're in alpha, doesn't become this like unbalanced thing where, okay, here we have a disaster. Maybe I should speed up time while I talk. Here we have this disaster, and you have no way to defend against it until the next update. And then you have like these awesome defenses, just like we were able to make it so no one could get to us because we do a kill box, and now we can't do kill boxes. So it took like that long for that OP-ness to go away. Why is Hamster laying here? Health, no injuries. Is Hamster okay? Disturbed sleep, feeling bad, slept outside, slept on ground. Well, we're gonna take care of that right now. I'm going to deconstruct the sleeping spots. We have all 3 beds now. So this is going to be Vortex's room. He's going to get the first completed room because he's working super hard. I know Graham had his eye on it, but we're gonna go ahead and ignore that. So we're gonna set owner Vortex. We're gonna give Graham this one that's half finished because he was being a selfish jerk earlier. So let's set owner Graham. And since Hamster's having some trouble sleeping and bothered by sleeping outside, we'll give him the nice big room that's temporary. There you go, buddy. So all the beds are assigned. They will use them from now on, unless I say otherwise, which is cool. I really wish these guys would help Vortex mine. That's what's frustrating me right now, because this mining job, no matter what I mine, is going to take a long time. The next thing I'm going to have him do is mine out all this, so we can make the room a little more even. We need to get power, though. That's the biggest one. Biggest challenge in RimWorld when you're starting out is kind of getting yourself some power. But because we have so much metal, we're actually in luck. We're going to go ahead and decide where power is going to go now. So I'm thinking, because we have this nice these 2 little hills here keeping us safe, that the power is going to go on this side. And I'm going to block in some batteries next to this mountain. They're going to be nestled up next to the little mountain. So let's put, like, 2... Well, I don't know. Should I put more solar panels than 2? This is going to be like wires draped all the way across the camp. Alright, here's what I'll do. I'll do 3 solar panels. They'll all be connected. And then we're going to build a room with batteries. Keep them safe. Let's go back into structure. I build everything out of wood when I first start. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Especially with all the new updates that I don't even know about. And that is the smallest battery room ever, but luckily we can mine into that a little bit. So that'll be a good start. And we're going to need, of course, batteries. So let's go ahead and go into power. And we're going to make... That was the stupidest place for a door, wasn't it? Let's go back and we'll cancel that door. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Let's put the door up here. There we go. Now we'll go back into power. Place 4 batteries right there. There we go. I'm going to have to get some power conduits going from these guys into the batteries. I'm thinking that'll do. Now, there's no more conduit walls, which I actually really like. I like how I can just drag wire through any wall. So solar panels are taking energy, but... Ooh, never mind. I was going to say because we have no batteries, we can't store it, but Vortex is on it. And these guys are doing crap to help. They're doing nothing. Alright, so the visitors are leaving. They didn't have any beds to sleep in or anything. Wow, Vortex, you worked all night. Look at him go. It's roofed in already, even though there's no wall right there. Uh-oh, hold on. What's going on? Man-hunting animals generally won't attack doors or active turrets. What's going on? The note already left. We need defenses and a meal source. We're running out of food, actually, pretty quick. Alright, well, now that we have power, we can actually get ourselves that meal source a lot faster because we can build a nutrient paste dispenser. And I'm gonna... It's a really bad idea to keep these things outside, but because I'm hard at work on the indoor part of the base, I'm gonna say screw it and make our nutrient paste dispenser outside. Oh, everyone's like, you're going to regret that. You're really, really, really going to regret that. Let's throw our hoppers at it. Always worried that the hoppers are facing the wrong way. So now they have plenty of spots to put their nutrient paste fodder. And we don't have a farm. That's going to have to be next. They could go hunting. That would be a really... Now that we have this... I don't know. Would it be better to hunt or to farm? Huh. I know berries are a good source of food for the moment, and we can actually order them to get some harvesting done on these nearby plants. So let's hit these guys up for some berries. That'll be good for nutrient paste starting out. And I guess I'm gonna need to plant on a farm, huh? So I've set up a grow zone for potatoes. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here where the cursor is. And that'll be good for getting us our nutrient paste. It looks like they've already taken the liberty of putting berries in the nutrient paste dispenser. So now they have a meal source. No trading capacity. We're low on food. Idle colonists are never good. And now Vortex doing the farming. Alright, I think it's time we end this episode by giving them some priorities. Now, we did have a whole bunch of talks that I probably forgot from the last colony about how to set up priorities. It's very important that you do that properly, otherwise we have the problem we have now where we have idle colonists. So Vortac has been, well, basically like the guy. You know, he's just doing all the things. I'm going to go into manual priorities, and we're going to start doing this thing right. So everyone is going to have a mining priority of some kind, because they're not doing crap. I think the best thing to do, unless there's really just something we don't want them doing, is maybe giving... If they have the ability to do it, they should be allowed to do it. It should be like the lowest priority, right? Maybe not, though. Alright, so we know that we want them to be, like, #1 priority in these more important, crucial things. So, because Graham, I believe, is the best doctor we have, we're going to leave him as, like, a priority 1 doctor. Vortex not going to worry about doctoring. Flicking is, like, switch flicking. We'll have them all do that. They're going to be a patient first. Go. A warden. I don't know if anyone really is a good warden. Let's see. Looks like Vortex not a bad warden. We'll leave that 4 for him. The things, like the jobs I want them to focus on is what's important right now. So Vortac is into construction, and what's his mining at? 9? Unfortunately, he has the best mining too. So he's gonna do construction 3rd to mining. Mining will take priority over construction. I want Graham to kind of learn construction, and I want Hamster to worry about construction a lot. So that'll be a priority 2 for him. I know I'm going to get a lot of corrections and people yelling at me in the comments. Feel free. I would like a refresher on it, but if you make a really, really long comment, I'm going to have a lot of trouble keeping up. So please be mindful of that. Tailoring, not Vortac, maybe Graham. Graham wants to learn like all these things, so we'll just kind of throw those in there. Plant cutting, I think Graham and Hamster should be doing that. Growing, though, we need someone dedicated to growing. And because, let's see, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Hamster because he has a 4 growing skill. And repairs, we'll make all of them be able to do repairs. I think for now that'll be good, and that just kind of checks the boxes. And of course up here we have higher priority versus lower priority stuff. It's a mess. I need to really wrangle in and learn more about this stuff. But for now, I'm gonna call that good. We're going to go ahead and notice how nobody is idle anymore. People actually have given themselves work to do. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching our newest RimWorld Colony in Alpha 11. I want to thank you for your patience because I know when a series like this restarts, it can be very frustrating for the audience that like the last one. Wanderer joins. A villager named James has arrived and is joining the colony. He is a medieval minstrel. Huh. Look at Fat James over there. Holy cow. Quite literally. Holy cow. His health is okay? Are you kidding me? Medicine 7, not bad. Okay, well, James kind of sucks at all these things, but we could use James, I guess. So, there you go. There's James. Maybe I'll rename him for the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed, and stick around for more videos all the time here on the channel.